That's a little loud. Sorry about that. Hey everyone! Greetings and salutations. How are you all doing? It is I, Trooper SJP! Hey! Yeah, no, I had to update my PS4, so I understand what you say about updates sucking. I get it. I get it. How are you? How is everyone doing? I am Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and I'm a variety streamer, and I play story-heavy games, and you can find me on Trooper SJP at Twitch. You can find the archive of my shows on Trooper SJP on YouTube, and you can find me on Twitter at the Academic Foxhole. And I do live, Jer. I live. So they turned off my electricity this morning, and when your PS4 is turned off not the proper way, but because there's a electrical shut-off, then when you turn it back on again, it kind of needs to go through some stuff. It needs to sort of think about itself and check things over and make sure everything is fine, and that takes a little bit longer than I thought it would. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like non-forced updates. But I will tell you though, the one thing that kind of bugs me, because generally I don't care, yeah, Kreislaufbeschwerden. So you have circulatory system problems. So I took my brain for a spin. You know, Germanic people are super obsessed with the circulatory system as a medical thing in a way that people from the U.S. are not. When I lived in Germany, everything was the circulatory system. Doesn't matter what it was, everything was always the circulatory system. And they're like, you should sleep in the cold because it's better for your circulatory system. Are you not feeling well? It's your circulatory system. Everything circulatory system. And in the US, we just never talk about it. It's just not a thing we talk about. Like, if I say, oh, you know, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, nobody in the US would say, oh, maybe it's your circulatory system. It's, yeah. And so I always thought that was so interesting because it's interesting to think about how different countries can have such radically different ideas of the body, health, and medicine. You know, I just think that even though we all assume that all like Western countries are the same, they're not the same. And I think that is really fascinating. In the US, people don't talk about it because their circulatory systems are out of whack. Jer talks about it. But when I say they talk about their circulatory, like that is like the go-to for anything. Like if anything is wrong with you in Germany, they start off with their circulatory system. You're like, oh, I think I have a cold. They're like, ooh, could be your circulatory system. And a lot of things that you do in your life are talked about in like, I remember they're like, oh, you know, when you go to sleep, you should sleep with your window open so that it's cold, so that it's good for your circulatory system. You know, like a lot of things in Germany were structured around whether or not it was good for your circulatory system. And that does not tend to be the general mode of conversation in the US. We don't tend to think, oh yeah, you know, you should do this because it's good. Like, that's not... I don't think that I don't think that Germanic people and US people think about the circulatory system in the same way. Jer has a resting heart rate of 95 BPM. Chances are any problem I have is due to my circulatory system. That's possible. Well, then you should move to Germany because then they will tell you about your circulatory system all the time. Like, no matter what it is that you say, they will talk to you about it. So if you would like to have people talk to you about your circulatory system all the time, you should move to Germany, Jer. You will get all of the circulatory tips that you have ever wanted to have. You will have them. That is a thing that would happen. I just get dizzy due to heat. See, sometimes, high school escape. Huh. But sometimes people get dizzy, not because of their circulatory system, but because they don't have enough iron in their body. Germans love their circulatory system so much that it isn't hip to be square. You know what? I'm not upset that Germans love their circulatory system so much. I just think it's interesting, right? Like I'm always fascinated because here's the thing: people are like the West, right? They talk about the West as if Western culture, as if there's this one Western culture and that it's all somehow the same, and that like you can sort of think about the West versus the whatever. But I feel like people who say that probably have not traveled to different Western countries, because people have really different ideas about how reality works in different Western countries. It's not the same. Like people in the U.S. think about reality differently than people in Germany think about reality.
Steal my shit and run off?
Yeah.
Is that it, Frank?
PH, that too. Right, people...
You should probably search the house.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more supplies.
Yes.
Good idea.
Right? Even just in different towns, people think of things as being differently, right? I mean, the way... Yeah. I mean, culturally different, right? I mean, people in Germany, of course... I lived in Bavaria, and in Bavaria, they would certainly talk about how they're culturally different from Prussians, and, because of white sausages and many other things. But, I mean... Oh, we should search this area. I should take you with me to my parents' party. They talk about all the sicknesses and ouchies all the time. And then I also, I mean, just for me, the moment where it really hit me how different realities were in different places was when I mentioned casually that there are 7 continents, and my German friends are like, no, they're not, there are 5. And that we disagreed on something that seems so objective as how many continents there are just says that things are very different. So, we're playing The Last of Us. If you want to know where we are, we've had to battle through this entire town that Bill controls in order to get a working car so that Joel can take Ellie, who's probably the cure for the disease, to meet her brother, because her brother would know how to find the fireflies. I mean, there are distinct differences between Western cultures, but overall they have a lot in common and are fairly similar, especially, I think you're going to say compared to other cultural regions such as Eastern Asia. But you know what, though? A lot of those differences are made up, though. And a lot of the similarities aren't... Like, there's a really good article that was put out in, I don't know, one of the British... No, in Germany they just only have 5 continents, and we in the United States have 7. Right, India and Japan are really not that similar, right? And Japan and the U.S. are more similar than Japan and, I don't know, Siberia. Do you know what I mean? Like, or etc. And then they put the U.S. in the West, but they don't put Brazil in the West. So, like, there are just a lot of sketchinesses about our construction of West and East, right? I mean, but of course, yeah, right? So these are just sort of things that are made up usually for political purposes.
You gonna be okay with this?
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay.
You're doing a good job. I figured you should know that.
Oh.
I won't let you down with this.
And then Japan, China, Korea, and Vietnam share cultural roots. Well, what does that mean? Is I suppose what I would say, what does that... Oh, let's take that. What does that mean? The United States has people from Japan in it. Does that mean that we share the same cultural roots as Japan? A lot of countries are... I mean, which people from Japan? The Ainu? They're different. So we're looking around to see if we can find anything. I'm just saying that the idea of cultural roots is also sort of problematic. Ooh, let's take that. Yeah. It's like saying, well, you know, there's this Western culture which starts in ancient Greece.
Let me know when you're ready to finish this thing.
I'll give you a holler.
Yeah, I will. But a lot, like, also our roots are also Middle Eastern, but we never talk about that. I mean... Ugh. Oh. Yeah, right? And all of humanity, right, so all of humanity has the same, like, I mean, but you know what? There's also been trade between the West and the East forever, so they've also been connected forever and influence each other forever. To some degree, talking about culture requires wide generalizations, as otherwise every single person, right, exactly, and those wide generalizations have political, are done for political reasons, right? They're not done randomly. What is this? Okay. I mean, that's the thing. They're almost always done for an agenda. To say, for example, that ancient Greece and the United States have more in common than the United States and modern-day Egypt, for example, is completely ridiculous. But people do it all the time because it is... Alright, how do I make stuff again? Do I do this? Oh, it is. Alright, what do we have? Melee upgrade. Shiv. Oh, we should make a shiv. Well, political reasons among others, but most things can be considered political. Oh, certainly, I totally agree with that. What was the theory guy with the cosmopolitan called? Which one? There are a lot of different theory guys with cosmopolitanism. Ooh, Molotov cocktails. We need to make some of those. Sorry, we just need to make some Molotov cocktails because they're really good for you. We also probably need to make more shivs. We don't have supplies, everybody. It's bad. I know it is time for cocktail hour. Yeah. We did Shiv Mastery. That was really good. And I feel like we should probably do more of that when we can. The one from Inadia from India? I don't want that in my life. Which guy are you talking about? I mean, there have been a number of people who've talked What is this? Oh, it's a note from Frank. Let's read it. Well, Bill, I doubt you'd ever find this note because you were too scared to ever make it to this part of town. But if for some reason you did, I want you to know I hated your guts. I grew tired of this shitty town and of your set-in-your-ways attitude. I wanted more from life than this, and you could never get that. And that stupid batter you kept moaning about, I got it. But I guess you were right. Trying to leave this town will kill me. Still better than spending another day with you. Good luck, Frank. Wow, that is harsh. That is harsh, people. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. That wasn't very nice at all. Ow. Rude. Rude. That's all. That was rude. Do you think Bill and Frank were seeing each other romantically? I do. I think that's the implication. So, that's rough. That's why I think it's really harsh, because I think that they were. And... Ooh. And... Ouch. I think we have everything that we can get in this room.
Ready?
I don't want to give him that note, because I feel like that is just going to... I feel like he doesn't need to deal with that. So let's just not give that note to him. Okay. Alright.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Just keep your foot on the clutch. And when we get to...
I know how to pop a clutch.
How the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up.
All right, Ellie, get ready.
You know what? I don't even remember how to shoot people anymore.
Now, hit it. Hit it.
Hey, good job, kid.
Bill, not helping. Ellie, we're gonna give it another go. Stay focused.
Okay. Alright. Hey, Crit Witch!
Okay, from the other side, your left.
Shit.
Wrong button! I don't have... Oh, there's a... Shiv! Shiv! No, I'm dead. We have to, remember that there's... Okay. So, I need to... will somebody type in more death? Thank you.
Guys, we're gonna find you left.
Shit.
You're getting too close to me and I don't like it. I don't have bullets. Run. I need to run. Sorry. I'm not doing well. That's not good for me. I need to run again. Nope, Chip. The problem is...
We're good. Back to the truck.
No, what I need to do is reload. That's not good, everyone. Thank you, Cher. Also, this is not good. I'm running out of bullets. I only have... I know.
Just make it to the hill. Just get over the edge.
Come on. Oh, out of bullets. Oh, and nope. Sorry, I gotta go over here for a moment because we are out of bullets, and that is bad. I just want to remind you all that this game is very violent.
Back to pushing.
It has, the game is violent. Thank you for the content.
You know that, Joel.
Get off me, get off me! Get off! I need to go! Shiv! Ah, I'm dead. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, so I need to get back to my shotgun. They just keep showing up!
Really? Fuck my day up.
They keep showing up. It's not great.
You know that, Joel. Huh?
We're almost out of here.
Okay, here we go. There are more of them. Get off me. Actually, that was much better this time. I think it's because I left... Oh, sorry about that. I think it's because I left early enough. I got off the,
Got a break. Get her to that hill.
I need to reload, though, because otherwise this will be bad. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Get ready.
Okay.
Alright, Ellie, start it up.
Go. Run.
You hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah. Well, that means the infected hear it too. Just get the fucking truck.
Oh!
Joel, leave him.
Shiv!
Get out of here.
Shiv! Come on. Oh, there's another one. Where are they? What happened? Thanks. What happened? Did we just die? Or did we not die? What happened? Did we die?
Joel, leave him. Let's get out of here.
Maybe we did die. It didn't give me...
Go, go, go to the truck.
Oh gosh! Get off me! Wait, sorry. Ellie's in trouble. Shiv. Oh, Shiv. Nope. Nope. I think I'm out of shivs. I think I shot Frank. But yeah, so I think I died. Hey everybody, that was 3. Okay. Do you know, I really feel
Joel,
like...
leave him! Let's get out of here!
Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got. Here. Get off me! Get off me! No! I have to save Ellie! I have to save Ellie! Nope, run, run, run! Shiv! Ah! Get away! Get off of me! Ah! There's so many of them! There's so many of them! Okay, what I need to do is use my Molotov cocktail, is what I think. That's what I think.
Joel, leave him! Let's get out of here!
Hint with L3? Jump in the back of the truck. Okay. Get off me! Get off me! I need to run away. Sorry. No! I was trying to get to her, to save her! That was... Oh, that was more death. Alright, I think I need to run... Oh... Straight up to her. Alright, we're gonna go.
Joel, leave him! Let's get out of here!
Okay, I'm trying. I am trying. Oh, sorry.
Go, go, go!
All right, go, 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 go. I think we're go, go, go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was bad, everybody. But we got out of it. We got out of it.
This'll do! Stop!
Just keep it running, all right?
We got out of there, everybody.
Nearly got us killed.
I don't think that was her.
You gotta admit, she did hold her own back there.
Oh my goodness.
You ain't gonna make it.
Why not?
Oh.
There was bullets I could have picked up.
Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
thanks. That's
Bill,
nice.
about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal.
It was four deaths.
We square.
We're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Okay. Such a hoser. Sure, that's a good one. I see what you did there. Oh. So we didn't tell him about the note where his ex-lover was like, I hate you, because I just didn't think that was necessary. Just don't think it was necessary.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued.
Oh.
I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
She stole it.
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
Yeah.
What else did you get?
Well,
You stole so much
here.
stuff.
This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
Cassette tape.
Well, better than nothing. Oh. I'm
Yeah.
sure your friend will be missing this tonight.
Oh,
Light
yeah.
on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
This is also part of the
Hey,
content
that ain't for
disclosure.
kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Look, hold
Just-
your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about.
Um,
Why are these all stuck together?
uh,
I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude.
so that was one of the content warning things that the ESRB talks about. So, content.
You know what?
Uh,
This isn't that bad.
I'm,
Why don't you try to get some sleep? Right.
I'm not even tired.
says she. At least there's a tape. What is it? Where are you?
Perfect.
St. Louis?
Now what?
Where are you? Where do you think they are? Where's that bridge from? Traffic. Oh, is this New York? Or Chicago?
Easy. Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no! That's no good, everybody. Are we gonna be kidnapped?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out, quick.
Oh no. I don't even have supplies.
Shit! Go me, you chicken shit!
Oh no! I feel like we're just hanging out waiting for an ambush. Oh no. Where do you think we are? Chicago or New York? Oh! Oh, sorry. None of that. None of that. Nope. Ooh. Find Ellie. Ooh.
So you.
Nope. Ooh, gosh, I'm violent.
Motherfucker! What's wrong with these guys?
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Hey.
Where are we? Guy with gun. Hold on. I have another gun. I don't have a lot of bullets, though. What do I have on my body? I don't have anything. Where are they? There.
Let's do this.
You ugly fuck!
Grab him. Get down, get down! Joel! Joel! Get down! Joel! I wanted you to dive! Sorry, I realized I wasn't trying to, I was trying to dive. There was cover there. Why are you not good? Where are you all? Ouch. Ouch. There are a lot of them, and I don't like it, and I don't have supplies.
What you got, man?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, shit.
Not good, everybody. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down! Get down! Joel! 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 Get down! Sorry, he just... Oh, yeah. Well, this is only a one shot at a time, and I only have 6 bullets. Okay, well, we're gonna see what we can do.
He's got a gun!
Yeah, I know. Oh, who? Oh my gosh. Bad news, everybody. I'll get you. How many of them are there? Stand up. I want to talk to you. But don't come up from behind me, though. Not good. Where's Ellie? Oh, there she is. Apparently, you can't get into that cover again, which is terrible. Not what I want. This one is what I want. That one.
Let's do this.
Sure.
Oh, man.
Where? Okay. Okay, we're okay. I don't think we missed any deaths.
Shells!
How come I'm not taking cover? I don't like that.
Over here!
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I'm not taking cover and I don't like it. Ah, good point. Thank you, Jer. There's a crouch button. No! Oh, gosh. Get down. Oh, gosh, man. Oh, crouching tiger, waist-high wall. That was super intense, but I feel like we're getting better at it.
Fuck.
Over the bus!
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
What was that?
What I need are to get to my rifle.
What happened here? These motherfuckers. He killed all of them. Watch your backs.
Only 2 more bullets. Do you think we have to kill all of them, or do you think we have to escape? done. I'll have to go there. Is there anything I can make right now? No. Not great.
He's got a shotgun!
Who does? Oh, hi.
Hey, chicken shit! Fuck.
I'm not in the best of spaces. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not feeling well.
All right. I think that's the last of them.
Really?
You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. 'Cause we need to get the hell out of here.
I just want to point out...
You know the drill. Look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Roger that.
Can I just say, for the record, that's messed up? Like, that time was just super easy, and I just killed them all. And then the last time... Whatever. Also... Yeah, time to pick up all of their ammo and all of their stuff. What do I have? I don't think I have a lot of stuff anymore. I'm not in a good way. Oh. Alright, we're gonna grab the ammo. Let's grab this. And, let's grab that. Oh.
See anything?
Not a lot. What is this? Hey, what city do you think we're in right now? I know we've been driving for a while. I'm seeing a lot of beer bottles. Beer bottles are not helpful to me. But, you know, whatever. Oh. Can we find those people and steal their ammo? Do you have any ammo? No. What about you? Do you have any ammo? No, but you have a brick, and I do like bricks. What about you? Ammo? Nope. Why does nobody have ammo? Sorry, I'm just sad about that. Oh. I just... You know. I feel like in the...
Hey.
What?
Maybe we can go through here.
I will look the minute I finish seeing if there's... Okay, we have a little bit of ammo. We have 2 bullets. Oh, gang. Gang. You know, whoever this is, I know what kind of GM they are. They're that kind of GM that wants you to use all of your resources. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? I'm not lost or anything. Because everyone wants ammo. Yeah.
There's gotta be a better way out than this.
Maybe, but there looks also to be trash that maybe I can use. Maybe? Okay. Let's see, where are we? Can I make anything? I can't make a bomb. I can make a Molotov cocktail, which I think we should do, because I don't have any. And that's all I got. That's all I got. And I've got a shotgun. Yeah. Gang, rough. It's rough. Alright, so Ellie, where are you? Where'd you go? Everybody, I don't know what city we're in. Oh, hey, there she is. How are you? You know, before... Look, this seems like a much larger space full of bricks. Okay. I am... How do you survive the apocalypse? I feel... You know what? I feel like apocalypses, apocalypse, Whatever city this is, I don't think I'm moving there. Yeah, I don't... Shipping department, receiving department. I don't think I'm moving there either.
We sure as hell ain't going back this way.
I noticed. I just want to see if there's loot for us, because I'm here for the loot. I think that it would be very difficult being part of a post-apocalypse. Like, if you have food allergies, that's not going to be great. If you have any kind of, like, I just feel like... I'm just going to say this. Modern society gives us lots of great things. And I am glad that we have modern society, is all that I'm going to say. I'm also glad that I am... What's the word? Checking out all of the places in case there might be loot. Because as it turns out, there is loot. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, how are you all doing? What superhero would you want as your apocalypse buddy? Oh, well that's easy. Whenever you're asked what kind of superhero do you want to be your buddy, you pick Superman, because Superman has godlike powers, and is also a nice person. So, you know. So I can make, the zombie apocalypse would suck for people that were... Yeah, if you need frequent medical attention, the zombie apocalypse is going to suck. I'm going to make another health kit, because health kits keep you alive. And, that's what I'm going to do. Right, I mean, Superman is, like, a nice person. And he cares about people, and he saves people. And he also has godlike powers. Like, he's invulnerable. So...
Alright, go.
I mean,
See if you can get it propped open with some.
I think I'd pick Storm. She seems cool.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
Like...
Come on.
Okay, go!
If you're in a post-apocalypse, I feel like your life is also always in danger.
Alright, I got it.
Okay. Where are we, though?
Look.
Yeah, I think that Superman... Speaking of modern, there is the thing after hipster. They are called OAP, and they take to the stuff from the 50s. Weather powers are handy in the apocalypse. She has universal skills, leadership skills. She's a good person. I don't know OAP, but I will say that people liking the 50s is in no way new. I mean, there are people who like the 50s in the 1980s. There are always sort of retro people. Oh, tourist manifest. What is this? Shoes, jacket, miscellaneous clothing. Nothing, everyone too busy chasing down that crazy chick. Cher would take... Yeah, Dr. Manhattan also massively huge powers. Yeah. The only problem with... Ooh. Hide desiccated dead body. Not a good friend, but he... I mean, yeah... He gets to... Why are there all these shoes everywhere? Yes, if he cared enough to try. That's always the problem with him. That you just don't know if he's going to... What is this? What is that? It's a smoke bomb. Oxidized sugar creates a smoke screen that will hide you from your enemies. They ignite with a concussion burst, stunning an enemy caught in the explosive radius. Enemies can't see through the smoke and won't shoot at a target they can't see. Use this to escape when overwhelmed or rush in while enemies are stunned. Oh. Hey, I've got a smoke bomb. That's cool. No, as in doing as Granny did, moving to the suburbs or countryside for all the reasons I left. Everyone's spying and gossiping about everyone. People can spy and gossip on you everywhere. Hey, I just got a tool. Okay. Tools level 2. Oh, so you mean people who want to live like a suburban conservative lifestyle? Those people also have always existed. I don't think they're hipsters. Shamrock 100, Shamrock 100, smoke all the things, fumigate the mushroom people. I can say it. Let's talk to her.
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
Oh.
Man, that is a lot of people that didn't make it.
Is there any here that can create stuff?
Damn truck around.
Ooh.
We lived.
Barely.
Ooh, bits?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, thank you. Wait. Oh. Hey, hold on. Wait. I think I can pause, right? So, Vulpes, you just gave us bits, and, so, there's a song, and I want to sing you the song, but I'm going to tell you that I am not in practice, and I never got it down right. And so I'm still working on it, so I'm going to sing it for you, but it's not going to be right, and it's not going to be in rhythm, and it's going to be halting and awkward, but if I don't keep doing it, I will never get better at it, right? So, Earway in hey, the anime. Earway in hey, the anime. Evoyakia way out lay of way up, way it wakes it. Ute it gay leong weo. Earway in hey, the anime. E the ice gaze are ani say. Old me and the aviation prayed Urye uthre udye. Unde us weong reo. Ewe everne ed red lein lay of way at brain lay ute day. And way e say e de an lay or lay e way ukle e de at the ige in the e de ia in the e de ia. Sorry, that was really hard, but singing We're in the Money in Pig Latin is difficult, but I will get it. Resub hype. Ooh, resub hype. Okay. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. Vulpes, Vulpes, banana, fana, Vulpes, fee, fi, momopes. Vulpes! Woo! Thank you so much. That is so exciting. Woo! Thank you so much for the resub and also for the bits. And here's the thing. I will get kibbles and bits and bits and bits. That was my bits song. The kibbles and bits and bits and bits, because it makes me laugh, but I just can't get it to work on Nightbot at all. It makes me crazy. So I think I'll just have to switch it over to the Pig Latin We're in the Money, which is what I use for donations. Look, yes, Evie, how are you? And so look, here's the thing. Ginger Rogers was an expert Pig Latin singer on vaudeville before she went off and became like dancing partner to Fred Astaire. So Ginger Rogers was like all about the Pig Latin, and she does this amazing Pig Latin in Gold Diggers in 1933, and I'm almost there. Like she though, like when she sings it, she's just like like it's like, oh my gosh, like she's fast and she's on it and she's precise, and I will get to that speed and that precision one day, and I've got some of the parts of it, but I don't have all of it. Like that line I have. That line, I know it. I have it. It's in my brain. But when she says, when she sings, when we see the landlord, we'll look that guy straight in the eye. That is a really hard line to sing. Um, oh, people still have true skills. I mean, you take a look at somebody like after after Pig Latin, you can learn to sing in Latin. Oh, I was in choir in high school, so I sang Mozart's Requiem. Singing in Latin is not nearly as difficult as singing in Pig Latin. That is all I will say. That's all I'm saying. I will just tell you that line, when we see the landlord, we'll look that guy straight in the eye, is a hard line to sing in Pig Latin. That's all. Oh, what's up with these hunters, you know? They just rob people. Oh, singing new composition. Well, if, but see, Latin, it's not going to add a whole bunch of more syllables, as long as you can get someone to translate it for you.
No what?
About the ambush.
I've been on both sides.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. So as long as they're translated.
Kill a lot of innocent people? I'll take that as a yes.
Take it however you want.
Awkward. And if the new compositions were written to be in Latin, then I think you're probably pretty good. I once saw a play that was written in iambic pentameter. It was, you know, like Shakespeare often does.
This is where the assholes sleep. And slept.
Before we killed them. It was a very good play. It was like a political thing about a guy running for mayor. It was very good, and it was in iambic pentameter and blank verse. I remember when I took a Latin class at uni, and we had to repeat sentences after the teacher to practice an entire class speaking Latin. Oh! Okay, we're not going to wait for you, but we will wait for you. We won't pause the game, but we will be waiting for you. In unison before understanding was kind of creepy. Health kit upgraded. Ooh. Hey, our health kit is upgraded. Let's read it. Medical, Latin. Well, you know, the film, Dragon Slayer, you speak Latin in order to cast spells. So if you speak Latin, you can use magic, apparently. Improved effectiveness of first aid measures in the field. Splints are used to stabilize a wounded body part, while rigid items are ideal as supports. In the absence of these, rolled cloth will suffice. I should have taken Spanish in high school and college, but Latin was just more regular and fun. Extend the splint beyond the area to immobilize. When possible, include joints above and below the injury. Secure the splint firmly above and below the injured area. Avoid fastening knots directly over the injury site. Palpate the area distal to the injury to ensure adequate body flow of the extremities remains. Yes, I like it. There's some first aid. Hey, we just got a first aid upgrade. Whew. We killed a bunch of people. Oh well. By the way, if you haven't read it, Love, Dishonor, Marry, Die, Cherish, Perish, a novel by David Rakoff is very good. Oh, I've taken so many different languages, but Old Norse is the only one I even vaguely remember. Hey, you know what? Old Norse could be useful. I tried Latin 1 year in high school and didn't take the exam. You can't get an A by saying, I think it sounds right. Well, you know, languages are, Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can make anything. Okay. Oh, hey, we can make smoke bombs now. That's cool. Alright, here's the question. We cannot make a shiv. We don't have enough for it. We can make another Molotov cocktail, and I think we should, because they are very useful. Because when people are on fire, they are distracted. And let's make one of these as well. Okay. Hey, I earned a trophy. I'm an audio learner. Yes, I knew that about you, actually. I need to upgrade this melee weapon, but we can't. But if you are really good with your audio learning, then you may well Oh, hey, there are 2 doors here. What do you think? Let's try this one. Ooh. Hey. Gear. Let's take all of this stuff. If you're an audio learner, you should be really good with languages. Because then you learn them and the same way that kids learn languages, just by listening. Me, with you, it's all about you. I'm on fire, put me out. And Latin is only rules that never really stick in my brain. A map of the 100 ambush points. Alright. Oh, we're in Pittsburgh, everybody. Bus ram. Distractions. Funnel cars here. Ambush here. Okay, not derping. Dang automod. French was easier after Latin, and Koine Greek was just terrible. So, it looks like that's the bus ram. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, hey, look everybody. It's,
Time to go to work.
It's a bench. Can we make anything? So, weapon holsters. I'm sorry, is the river still on fire? Lovely, Pittsburgh. You know... So, by the way, I will just tell you that second holster was really nice. I liked it. Yep. The more I can hear a new language, the better and faster I learn to speak them. Like, a lot of people, that's how they learn languages. Hunting rifle. Reload speed. So, I only have one set of tools, which makes me super depressed. Latin's rule at least makes sense. Coins were just like, well, here are a lot of rules, also exceptions everywhere, like English. So do I do the bow? I can increase range, I can increase draw speed. What is this, shotgun? Oh hey, you know what? I think that maybe the tools don't disappear. So I think maybe... Okay, so let's try having a holster for the long gun. Okay, so we don't have many tools left. I get it. That's sad. Shotgun. We can increase reload speed, which is probably good. Or we can try to get better with our pistol. Let's go with the... But I don't know if we're going to get a lot of bullets for that shotgun. Why don't we do... fire rate? I don't know, gang. I don't know why it is that... Why is it that we can... Yeah, clip capacity for shotgun. That's what we'll do. Upgrade. What I don't really understand is why do we... Well, what happens if we just do... reload speed here? What happens? Oh, okay, I see. So we have a level of... okay, I get it. We have a level of tools, and the tools are not used. I get it. Okay, so we have our holsters. We have 90 tools left. We can increase the fire rate. We can decrease the recoil. Okay, I get it. I get where we're at. Let's increase the clip capacity on our hunting rifle. And... Ooh, let's add a scope, because if there's one thing I love in my life, it's a scope. I love a scope. We only have 15 tools left, everyone. So we can... Well, I suppose we'll just improve our reload speed. I get weapon upgrades way better now. Alright, we need all of the tools we can get. We want all of the tools, everyone. I had the censor in my last exam in language school ask if I play any instrument, and I was never patient enough to learn, but I hammered at A. Yeah, right? Okay. I feel really good about where we're at, but let's look at our supplies. We have 3... Oh, hold on a second. It looks like... Okay, we're gonna make more shivs, because shivs are really important. Like, I feel like shivs are one of the most important things ever. Such a tool. And I don't think we can really make anything else. But I don't care, because shivs are really important. And without shivs... Alright, let's see. So we have not enough bullets. We have a brick. Okay, alright, we're gonna do it. Look at all the stuff he's... Where are we? We're in Pittsburgh, everyone.
Oh, I don't think these guys were infected.
Well, it don't matter. Let's just keep moving.
No, I think they just murdered them. Because these people were not great people. Did you hear that? That packet... Oh, I know. It probably weighs so much.
Alright. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What?
Yeah.
Right here.
How about you let me go first? And keep
Yeah.
your voice down.
Yeah. Let's just make sure there isn't anything else for us here. Alright. Gang. I think we did, like, it weirds me out how easy that last time we did that was, but it's fine. And then how not easy it was the time before. I keep hearing sounds, and I think... Is that death? Yeah, well... Yeah. Guns are heavy. You know what's also heavy? School books. School books are heavy, my friends. We're gonna take all of the... Yeah, see that...
I'm whistling.
Don't...
Good.
Don't...
Something else you can drive me crazy with.
Don't whistle. You might attract bad people. No, what I was gonna say is, you wish you could read notes. What kind of notes? Oh, musical notes. I mean, you can teach yourself. It's not that hard. You can easily teach yourself. You just have to memorize some symbols and then you're done. If you want to read music. One thing I was gonna say though is that I am not certain. Help. Oof. I don't know if the sounds we're getting, epidemic, massive death toll, are diegetic or non-diegetic. Fed up with Fedra. Ugh. Sight reading and reading are two different things, right? I mean, you could...
Ellie, found another one of them comics you've been reading.
Oh. What is this? Savage Starlight. Oh. Termination Shock. Oh, a bit I know, but I can't read a melody out of them. Well, so what you said is you want to be able to sight sing. Sight singing and reading music are again different skills, right? You can read music, doesn't mean you necessarily can sight sing, or sight play, sight reading, right? Sight reading, sight singing are different skills than reading music just by itself. And if you want to learn how to sight sing, then you just have to practice. And that's also different from, like... Yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of different aural skills that you can... Ooh. That you can practice. But I will say that there are people who can read music who can't sight sing. And there are people who can read music who can't sight read. They're just slightly different skills. I'm afraid that we're going to get ambushed. Also, I just don't know if these sounds we're hearing are supposed to be in-game or not. And I want my brick back. This makes me nervous. I don't like any of this. This looks like such a trap, everyone! Doesn't this look like a trap to you? I just feel like... bad things are gonna
Oh no. Ellie, get down.
Where did you learn to shoot?
Oh. Okay.
You had an entire flock and you hit nothing.
I'm about to hit you.
Wow. Yeah, you're really upset.
Nice looking out.
Oh, if you want some lessons, I'm more than willing to help you out. Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna murder them?
Those guys, they're supposed to be here.
No, they're on the highway shift. Wouldn't be surprised if they cut another batch of tourists.
Holy shit! My God! Hey, who's that?
Can I tell you something I like in video games? Some people don't, but I do.
I'm gonna light you up.
I like snipering people. Oh, man. Oops. Oh, hey.
Let's do this. Son of
Got a gun!
I noticed! Oh, gosh. Oh, hey, gang. That was just a lot of them all at once. That was a lot of people. That was a lot of people. And I need to get a better position. I need a better...
You hit nothing.
I'm about to hit you.
Wow. Yeah, you're really upset.
Alright, let's go back
if you
here.
want some lessons, you know, I'm more than willing to help you out. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Where the hell
All right.
are those guys? They're supposed to be here.
They're on the
Nope.
highway shift. Wouldn't be surprised if they cut another batch of tourists.
Spots a gold mine. Look. Over there! I saw something!
Come on out!
Wrong button.
Holy shit.
Not what I wanted, everybody. Okay.
Jesus, Joel.
Yeah, but I also have the problem that I don't have enough bullets. Oh, okay. I had so bad music teachers. One made us copy notes when he was pissed at my class, and he explained new music theory. You know, there are a lot of people who are professional musicians who don't know music theory at all. Like, I know lots and lots of, let's say, for example, piano players, violin players mostly, who really don't know.
Dead asshole.
Oh, shit.
Come on. Get bullets. Hold to swap. I feel like there are probably more things that I can get here from these people, but maybe not. There was another one. Where was the other guy that I killed? Yeah. Well, you know, I bet Kurt Cobain knew basic music theory, 1451, that sort of a thing. A lot of pop musicians actually know basic music theory in terms of, you know, basic chord progressions better than, say, for example, virtuoso violin players do, because virtuoso violin players only play lead, and so they very often don't know music theory at all. Like, at all. Did we kill them all? No.
Hey, we can climb the bus right here.
Oh, no, that's her. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought there was another one. Whew. Yeah, so I find that classical musicians who are, let's say, pianists often know their music theory, but oftentimes, let's say, a violin soloist, they often don't know music theory at all. Actually, a lot of classical musicians are really bad at music theory.
Okay, we need to lighten the mood.
Mainly because
Ready?
they don't...
Doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
Wah wah. Oh, Ellie. And one of the reasons why... See, the thing about Kurt Cobain is that Kurt Cobain wrote music, so he probably knew basics of music theory. Whereas a lot of classical musicians don't write music, and they don't improvise. And so they are often quite bad at music theory, because they never need to know it. They just practice playing things, but they know notes enough to know what they do. They know how to play the thing on the paper. Most violinists I know know their music theory, but they aren't soloists. Yeah. Yeah, because I teach I teach classical musicians, and quite a few of them, you know, they don't learn music theory. Actually, also sometimes singers don't know their music theory either. Let me put it this way: there are a number of performers who do not compose music, who are not good at music theory. What they do is they just learn how to reproduce the notes on the page, but they don't know why they work or they don't work. Yeah, just gotta play what's on the sheet. Stop feeding us lies. Give us our rations. Oh, this sounds like...
looks pretty far.
We'll get there.
Like a bad scene. And I'm not saying that is bad. Like, I'm not saying that you have to know music theory. Thank you, Volpes. It really does look like a kill zone.
Oh. It's strange seeing a checkpoint with no soldiers.
Well, this is what most zones look like. This place has been abandoned for a while now.
I mean, the whole thing just looks bad. So yeah, I don't think you have to know music theory. I also think...
rations.
Oh, I didn't talk to her.
Why wouldn't they give them their food?
Sometimes they ran out. Most times they just held on to it.
That never happened in Boston.
Trust me, it happened all the time.
I forgot to talk to her on the other side. Ooh, wish Liz, Lizard Eat Flies, and her chat were here for this chat. Oh, that would be nice. I mean, and also I think it's important to note when we say music theory, quote-unquote music theory, we're usually just talking about Western music theory of a certain type. For example, if you take music theory classes, it's most likely going to be a certain kind of music theory that's not going to be jazz theory, and it's not going to be rock theory, and it's certainly not going to be world music theory, or goodies on the table. What do we have? Let's read this. We lost Troy, the most... they talk about music theory and composition stuff quite often. There are opinions. Oh, interesting. I wonder what they talk about. We lost Troy Hill to the most... And, I mean, the thing is, right, that music theory, if you take a music theory class, is going to be music theory aimed at the common practice period of classical music from about 1750 to about 1918, and then sort of extensions of that. But if you take a music theory class, you are generally not going to learn early music theory. You're not going to learn modal theory, not really. You might learn like, here are the 4 church modes, just so that like, oh, here's 4 species counterpoint, just so you could go and do a Beethoven thing. But you're not going to learn. You're not really going to learn what medieval music theory or Renaissance music theory. And then you're most likely not going to learn 20th century music theory, because that's just not what they're interested in. They're mostly interested in understanding and reproducing music from Bach to like Mahler, right? I mean, they're not interested in what happened before, and they're not as interested in what's happening after, in the same way that our symphonies are not interested in playing that music that happened before or that happened after. What would I teach 8th graders about music theory? 8th graders? Well, I would not teach music theory the way that we teach it now, which is mostly just harmony, and mostly just like, we only teach melody in the sense of species counterpoint so we can do better harmony, and then we teach harmony, and we only teach harmony in a way that fits with that particular model. I wouldn't do that, because there are like different ways of seeing music from all around the world and over different points of time, and so I wouldn't do that. I would sort of ask like what it is that they are. How would I teach them depends on what I'm doing, right? So am I teaching them so they can pass a music theory exam? Because if all you're doing is teaching them theory so they can pass the music theory exam, that's going to be different. Are you teaching them music theory so they can become composers? If you want them to be able to become composers, then you'll teach them theory differently. Do you want to teach them theory so they can do some kind of basic analysis so they can be better performers? Then you'll teach them theory differently again. Do you want to teach them theory so they can become music theorists or music analysts? If you do that, then you're going to teach them theory differently again. Like, there's just a lot of different ways, to teach music theory, and you would teach different things with different goals. What is the point of that general music class? If it's a European system where the entire point is just to go and pass tests, then you just teach them for the test, right? If your whole system is centered around a test, it doesn't matter what the subject is, you just teach them for the test. I don't do that. But like, what do you mean by general music class? Is it a class for you to become a theorist, a composer, a performer, a historian? To appreciate music, whatever that might mean? Like, what is the point of that class? And how is that class evaluated? I just hear the Big Lebowski in my head at this 8-year-olds, man. We lost Troy Hill to the most ragtag pieces of maggot shit ever to carry a gun. Bastards are cunning, though. They stole one of our mortar launchers. We didn't stand a chance. Hey, Empress Pookie! With this in the strip district in their pocket, they now control the whole river. Made for difficult retreat. There's barely half our squad left. What I'd want, if I were really into it, is ragas and what the other side to that tabla's basic Indian forms. Right, see, for example, this is Critwitch, this would be one of my points. Ragas, Indian music, uses a very different concept of theory than Western classical music of the common practice period. And when you take music theory classes, it's never Indian classical music theory, right? It's also not popular music theory. It's also not African music systems or Arabic music systems. It's a whole bunch of stuff that is never in those classes. Yeah, I am Critwitch. I'm on the chat that cuts off because I'm on PS4. I just pray to God that Jeremy and Pam are still alive. They got stranded on the other side of that river. Probably not. They're probably dead. Yeah, so it is, and only certain dead white dudes, right? Like, not even all of them. And they're just, and again, I enjoyed music appreciation via ethnomusicology, best diversity class I ever took, right? See, that's really cool stuff. Also stuff they don't tend to teach you in your history of music, because history of music classes are almost always the history of Western music. And so music theory suffers the same problem, that it's not particularly diverse. I just feel like we're going to be ambushed. You'll die before we starve. Like, you don't tend to get diversity. And by the way, I feel really guilty that I didn't talk to her before coming up on that bus. I mean, there's such great music from...
Yeah, me too. Just keep it down while we're going to this area, okay? Thank you.
What?
I've never seen anyone with so much fucking energy for just a couple minutes looking up everyone else and fucking 5.
You know what's interesting, Evie, is that Debussy, it doesn't tend to get a lot of respect in music history circles.
It's stupid. She could have got away. I had 2 other guys super busy. Took out my rifle.
Let's see what we can do. Because the thing about Debussy is that he's French, he's not German.
New head honcho. Same bullshit talk.
That girl?
I don't know. Now that we have enough people watching all the exits, he says we can set up a larger perimeter.
What is that really gonna give us?
I don't know. Maybe we find some gas, get some more generators going.
There are 3 of them in there.
I'd like to restore one of those old projectors, watch some movies or something.
I'm gonna
That
do
shit
this.
ain't happening. I've heard that expansion talk way too many times. And every time we try, it ends up with a bunch of... You were made for that.
Maybe. But I said, because that's the thing, right? If you're too French, if your stuff is too beautiful, then it's not manly enough, and then you don't get put in the syllabus. Is it bad that I threw a Molotov cocktail at them? I don't think it is. I mean, maybe it is. La Cathedral Engluti made me cry when a friend... But remember again... Music history! There we go. There you are. Music history was invented by Germans. And Germans, weirdly, those music historians determined that all of the best music of all time just happened to be German. Super weird. Oh. I don't even know why we're going this way, but we are. Don't even ask me. But look, there's somebody in there, and I want to know where they are. Like they're lurking. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, ouch. 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 Did you see that? This teacher I had didn't make us listen to any classical music or showed us composers and whatnot. I'm so salty to have missed out on... I know nothing about Italian music from the classical period, but I prefer the French stuff to Bach and Beethoven. See, number 1 is German. This is not my belief. I'm just telling you how people do things. Oh, I see him. I see him. Ooh, ouch. Some cool stuff for years. I thought you didn't like classical music, Ice Bunny. Ooh. Oh, dang it. I have 1 bullet left, everybody. Also, I'm injured. Okay, alright. It's okay. Oh! Oh! Here, we're gonna take a health potion. Just because that was... We're getting shot in a way that's rude. But the guy's right there. He's right there. See? Okay, I have no more bullets for that gun left. At all. Okay. It is rough. Oh, hey. Ooh. I don't even know why. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch. I don't know why I went this way rather than the other way, but I did. It was probably... Oh! Oh, gosh. People. You know, I sometimes I question my choices. Like, I really do.
God damn it. Where are you?
Let's check downstairs.
You, go check over there.
I need more bullets.
What you got, man?
I need more bullets. I don't have any bullets. I mean, I do. Who's shooting at me? I wonder how many of them there are, and I wonder if there's a better way, but... Who's shooting at me? Where are you? Oh, you're over there, aren't you? Yeah, there's a guy over there. Blessed that I had some really passionate music teachers on the history and appreciation side. Mostly same for bands. See, that's good. I think... Let's reload. I have 4 shotgun bullets. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go this way? We're gonna try to ambush them by going around the side.
Let's
check
check
out
this area. You, go check down there.
Oh gosh. I just want you to know that we're trying to do all of the shenanigans. Okay. I know that there are more of them, but I want to take all of their ammo. Ooh. What do you think? Do you think we can go upstairs? And maybe catch them from up there? That would be
There he is.
Where?
The doorway!
Fuck thing!
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, everybody. I think upstairs was maybe not the best choice. I'm gonna punch you. Punching. I'm in trouble, everybody. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, and I think I'm out of... Yeah, this is bad. Hey, Mrs. Dunsale. I just want you to know that I'm in a bad way. Like, it's not good. Like, it's bad.
Son of a bitch!
Like, it's not good. Like, it's bad where we're at. Like, we're in a bad position. Not that much, but some is still nice. I took classical music explained by Erling, and just that he was this is Mozart and wanted to make And we're out. We're out, everybody. I made some really poor choices. Poor choices. Poor choices. We need to find ammo or something, because right now it's bad. It is bad. Like...
I'm going over this way. Check downstairs.
Like, it's bad. I'm in a bad way. Like, I don't have the things I need to not die. That's... Okay, no, we have one. Alright, here we go. Oh, can I just tell you how bad this situation is that I'm in right now?
Fuck! I'm gonna light you up.
Can I find any kind of stuff in here that will allow me to not die right now?
Thank you.
There are a lot of them. I don't want to. I just want supplies and to survive. Make music sound nice, and someone like Greek or whatever the name of the guy is that made Peer Gynt had some themes, made the music, and make... Oh my gosh. We're, what we're doing right now is we are trying to avoid them and get enough stuff to not be murdered. Hey, I will just point out for the record we're not dead yet, which I feel is pretty good. Oh, but, oh gosh, they're coming.
Hurry, Joel.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Dang, there are so many people here. It's hard, I don't have a lot of bullets. Gang, this is super intense. No, punch. Whoa. Are there people around I can use? You're not dead, just pining. Come on, what are you gonna do about it? Nope.
Oh my god!
Gang, what is my life like, even? Why is this my life? Okay. You know what, though? It's okay. It's okay. Because, we... Oh, wait, sorry. One of them is showing up over here. Can I make anything right now? I can't make a health kit. Okay. I have 2 bullets.
What the hell?
Ooh. Out of bullets. But it's okay, because you know what? Watch this.
Man.
Do they ever stop Will we ever get rid of them? I'm gonna take... Okay. There's a lot of stuff over here that we're just gonna take. I don't even know what all is, but hopefully it'll help us. Is it gonna be okay? I also don't have enough health kits. The words and that the same with metal. I think if I can kill them all, I can get really good loot. If we can survive this terrible ambush. Can we, like, sneak up on them all stealth style and do some stealth murder? Ooh, there's one. Ooh. Why are you not dead? Like, that was like 2 shotgun blasts, center mass, everyone. Oh. Yeah, I think it does end when I kill them all, but I need more bullets. Nope, get off me! Get off me!
That was too damn close.
Oh.
The edge of the universe and back. Endure and survive.
This is true.
Savage Starlight. That comic I've been reading? That's what the hero says after a big battle.
I think we killed them all.
Endure and survive.
I think we killed them all.
Okay.
I think we killed them all. Here's the thing. I think we killed all of them. I think we're not going to die. But I think we are so undersupplied right now. We need to go through everything in this place. Shotgun stealth. Have you been taking lessons from Drunkly? I think I might have been. Oh my goodness. It is the stealthiest of weapons.
Look at all these books.
Oh no.
Room in my backpack.
No,
You're a
Vulpez.
reader, huh?
Well, when I'm not running away from hunters and infected. Yeah, I read all the time.
I feel like boss battle time is not the time we want. Like, this is... boss battle time is bad times. Bad times. Oh, look, there's a whole other place. Okay, we need to find... what's down there? Okay. Hello! Hey, MTO! How are you doing? It is good to see you. We have been in this terrible hideout full of horrible people who are murderers, not like us. Sure, do we murder people? Technically.
Okay, we need to lighten the mood.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
Yeah. You told me that joke. Yeah. Can I talk to you? No? Alright. We are low on health. But by the way, I didn't die. So, that's really good. You are not near a boss fight. If that does make me feel better, because we are low on supplies. We have no health kits. We have no bullets. But on the other hand, on the plus side, it does make me feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse where I don't have the resources I need. I am trying to teach her... Oh, hey, I just took a health bar. Delish. I am trying to teach her dad jokes. I think that maybe... Or actually, maybe she's trying to teach me dad jokes. I think that might be a little bit more the situation, where she's trying to teach me dad jokes. Hey man, more has been done with 7 bullets and a dream. This is true. This is true. 7... What... I saw something. That's a brick. 7 bullets and a dream. That's all you need. That is all you need. Alright. There's so many bricks and bottles hanging out when what I really need are bullets. Bullets and barbecue. Well, I mean, I don't have to have barbecue, but barbecue is nice. No bricks. Oh my goodness. See, look at this. What the heck? Sometimes, it's funny because sometimes you can stealth by people. Ooh, there we go. That's what we want. Where are all... See, where are all the guys I shot? That is also another good question. My new two-pack barbershop quartet. Okay, first off, 7 Bullets and a Dream would be the best Tupac barbershop quartet ever. You're still pretty early in the game.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
What'd you give me? Oh, really? You gave me a health pack? Thanks. All thing, it only gets leaner on ammo from here. Oh, thank you for letting me know, MTO. This is good to know. It's not happy making, but it is good to know. I think that it just means we have to get better at headshots so that we use less ammo. But I'm just doing a, more will die if you don't give us our food. Yeah, I'm sorry that the whole thing is so terrible. Do you know what I mean? Not the game, but the zombie apocalypse and how people dealt with it. It doesn't look like it was fun in any way. So we shot a bunch of folks. Get good at being a conservative on ammo. Will save your ass from... Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm not too bad with them, but let's pick up this bat, shall we? Since we are clearly out of bats. That's where some people were put on fire. It was unfortunate for them. It was not so unfortunate for me. That was rude. Sorry. Do you think we've cleared out this space? More bricks. You know what? I'll tell you what they have in the post-apocalypse. Lots of bricks. Okay. Did you hear that? I didn't even do it. Hey, I have a question. You know, you can make a house with all those bricks. There was one section where I found a hatchet and cried with joy for a 7... Oh my gosh. What I wouldn't do for a hatchet. That would be amazing. Yeah, I think we are done. Because we went through this place. Alright, so here's my thinking. There's this side area that we can go down, and there may be stuff there, but I think we ultimately have to go out the other side, which is fine, but I just want to make sure there isn't anything down here that could be useful for us. Well, not much not with modern construction. They don't use as much bricks anymore. Yeah, always see. This is what I'm saying. Side areas. Side areas are going to give me ammo. Something, please. Okay, look at this. Right? We've got a fertilizer. I love that she is singing songs. Oh, hello. Also, just so you all know, she just gave me a health kit. She's my favorite. Yes. Oh, crafting stuff. And also, of course, clearly, bottles. And bricks. Okay. So we're going to have to go out the other way, which is fine, because we know the way we have to go. This way. Whew. Alright, okay. Oh, so, MTO, this is a blind playthrough, and I have died a few times up till now, but it's all good. Where did she get a health kit? Has she been holding? Maybe. Hold on, I thought I knew which way we were going. Oh, I'm in for a treat. Oh, that's worrisome. That makes me feel bad. Hello, dead body of person that I murdered. Accidentally. Okay, it wasn't actually an accident, I did it on purpose. And I thought I saw the way out not long ago. But maybe I didn't. Exit. This is the exit. I knew I saw it. Alright, before we go anywhere, we can craft smoke bombs. But we can't really craft anything else. Oh, but we can get more listening mode distance, which I don't think is worth it right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, they won't... Here we go. Here we go, everybody. What if they're, like, terrible zombies right now? Or... I don't know. What if there's, like, your ex, but, like, your ex is a zombie? That would be terrible. You know, I don't think this is, like, that kind of... Well, I think they do autosaves. Also, here's, you know, I should share this with you. I am a compulsive saver when I play video games. I save all the time. I'm just like a constant saver. All day, every day, in every way. Like, it's actually a little bit ridiculous, and I'll usually have, like, 2 or 3 saves up. It does. And so it becomes... Another 3 soldiers dead. What's it going to take? Give up. Oof. So you know, I love myself some saving. But with this game, if I go to save, it stops. Oh my gosh.
You gotta be crazy to string up soldiers.
Yeah, you get people desperate enough, they'll do just about anything.
Oh.
And the people that rose up, they're the ones we've been fighting here?
That'd be my bet.
Oof. What I wanted to tell you was, but in this game, if you save...
Let's see where this leads us.
It stops the stream, and I don't want to stop the stream, so I just trust in the autosave. X depends on how bad the breakup was. If it was bad bomb, if it was a good sorry bomb. So, like, any total war game has to be your nightmare. Maybe. I mean, oh, hi. How are you? Yeah, I tend to oversave. It's fine.
Watch yourself on these drops.
What do we have here? Well, that's the way they want us to go. Let's see if maybe we have some stuff for us. Okay. We're in Pittsburgh. I'm very bad at saving in Total War. Oh, you know, I'm usually very good at it. In a sort of slightly obsessive way. And here's the weird thing about my obsessive saving. This is true story. I obsessively save, but then I never go back. Like, I never save scum, so I never know why I'm actually saving. Because I'm not a person that's like, oh, I made a wrong choice. Let me go back. Pittsburgh. Do you think something bad's gonna happen right now?
Down.
Yep.
There's more of them.
Oh, dang it. Jay-Z.
All right. I don't think they saw us.
So the question is...
There's our bridge. We're a little closer. I think.
Let's keep
Yeah.
at it. Come on.
So the question is, here's my question, folks. Can we stealth our way out of this? Total War, you can make a mistake on turn 8. Oh, yeah. You know, those are called delayed choices, which I appreciate. Philly's in Pennsylvania. Everybody. Oh, I know what you're saying.
So skinny.
Which girl? Oh, this one? She's photoshopped. Don't worry about it. Oh, hey. Let's
I thought
talk.
you had plenty of food in your time.
Oh, we did. Some just chose not to eat it.
Why the hell not?
For looks.
That's stupid.
Yep. Snooky as a zombie. Philly, Camden might as well be one city. Oh, Camden. Hey, look. I found tools. That was really good. So, do you think... Here's the thing. Do you think we can sneak past... Oh, pardon me for that mic pop. Do you think we can sneak past the hunters? Because if we can, I would like to do it. Oh, hey, do you hear the sounds? Yeah, not so subtle body image commentary. This is true. It wasn't that subtle. What is this? Savage Starlight. I wonder if they ever made a Savage Starlight cartoon. So this is where they are. I know I will excuse myself from... Oh. Alright. Oh, she can't swim, I forgot. Maybe we can go over here. How deep does this get?
I can't make that jump.
I didn't try to make
If
you
you
have
get
the...
me up there, I can move that plank.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. The problem is... she can't swim. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see. What?
Hey, there's one of those floating raft things again.
Don't yell.
Use it?
Well, so apparently it's over there. That's fine. But, I think wet guns are the best guns. I don't know about that. I will just say, don't yell when we have hunters. Oh, hey. We're in a cafe. That's nice. You know what cafes say to me? They say to me... I know, but apparently these things... No, sorry, I want my brick. Oh, sorry, you know what I really need to do? I need to take this, health kit. Because I am unhealthy. Well, this is a nice area. I bet there are no zombies here at all. Food. So many empty bottles. Nothing. I like that there's so many empty spots. Like I do appreciate that because I think you would just have a lot of emptiness. Okay, so hey, Artie Snack, how are you? Let's see what we have here. Oh, I see it. I see it. I will go there, but I don't want to go there just yet. It makes the game... it does make the game feel a lot bigger than it is. But I also just like the fact that there are just some things that are empty. Do you know what I mean? It's always weird to me when every single time you open up a cabinet, there'll be something there. When I suppose quite a few times. I meant to join the stream earlier, but then caught up in some world building. Ooh, how is your world building going? How is it going? Artie Snack is working on a fantasy setting. I don't see them over there. And, has got This game is... Oh. No, it really is. The game has got such beautiful pacing, but it's also actually just beautiful to look at as well. So, I mean, oh. What is this? If it goes down tonight, we're going to take the eastern checkpoint. I've stashed some extra supplies at the Regal Apartments. It's marked with a red X. Okay. Let's zoom out. Alright. So, I'm full of some supplies but not others. Can I make it? Oh, actually, I can make... Hold on a second. Don't I already have? It does sound like trouble. Let me just take this shiv. And let's look to see. We have 3 shivs. We have no health kits, which we need. Alright, was adding some notes in regards to the diets and main exports of the 3 main empires before I forget. Trooper, Estini was telling me you have a music background. How do you like the game score? That was a shiv there. I like it quite a lot. It feels very, Ooh, it's a bomb. Let's make one. Let's do that, shall we? And... Yes. Yes. Hint. No, I know that. I know... You know, I don't need the hint right now. I know that we're doing that. I don't know why they don't trust me. I'm not stuck. You know? I'm actually fine. Bombs are helpful. No, that is not at all a creepy thing to say. It's fine. I quite like the score. It feels a little Bear McCreary, that sort of Americana slash atmospheric, sort of ambient Americana. I think it's very good. But also, I totally noticed the palette. Let's climb up here. Let's get out. I think I need to... Sorry, I heard things and I was like, hold on a second. Okay. I'm glad there aren't, like, evil sea creatures. Right? Because if there were, like, zombie sea creatures, that would be terrible. Oh, yeah. But, by the way, you know there's a... like, is there... I wonder what that's supposed to tell me about. Is it supposed to tell me about this path? Oh. Ooh. What's that?
What the hell? Oh, this place is bad.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I will dive. Let's see. Dive is, X?
The tunnel's completely blocked. That hotel's on the way out of here.
No!
God damn it.
That's a kill truck. Let me see. Is dive 0? Dive is 0. That makes me sad. Like, why do you even need a kill truck? You don't need a kill truck. Killing people's not nice. Don't do it. The Regal Arms Hotel. Alright, everybody. I'll push this way. I don't feel good about this at all. Don't feel good about it. Let's dive one more time. See if there's anything else interesting around here. No, but there are fish. Okay. I'm convinced. I'm ready. We can do it. Gosh, gang. Oops. No, not me. I didn't... Wrong button. Here we go. I like how you can hear him be...
What was that all about?
Get on. We're coming to the hotel.
Yeah, even though there are bad guys there. No, seriously, get on. I mean it. Alright, fine. I'll move it over here. Here. Seriously. Here.
Okay.
I think the Regal Arms Hotel sounds like
Easy.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna drop you.
it sounds like a bra from the upper class part of the urban South. Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. So we have to go through the hotel with bad guys. You know, so one of the things, MTO, you were saying it reminds you a little bit of Apocalypse Now, and I think it's the greenery.
Set up that plank like they did.
I think it's the greenery, because I was thinking about, the first Far Cry, and it reminded me a lot of, Apocalypse Now, because, again, it was just so green and sunny, and that was then bad.
Now you just need to find a way up.
Oh no, I already know the way. It's fine. There's a room right across here that, like, I already know it. I hung out here. It was great. I was thinking the soundscape. Oh, the soundscape reminds you of Apocalypse Now.
Oh, this place stinks.
Yeah, wood's all rotten.
Did you go to coffee shops a lot?
I did. All the time.
And what would you get?
Just coffee.
I feel like Apocalypse Now had a lot more,
Do you think those hunters are gone?
We're about to find out.
yeah, but Apocalypse Now had right, the Doors. It had a very eclectic soundtrack, and I think it was more influenced, like, for its score, was more influenced by Vietnamese music, Southeast Asian music. I feel very skeptical of this situation. I don't like it. Ooh.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
Don't yell. Yeah, that's right.
Stay at a place like this? Before it all went to shit, I mean.
Oh. You know what's interesting about her? That I find fascinating about what her character is doing in this game? Like, in this moment, and I'd like to say not this one particular moment, but also, the last... say what? The last half hour of this game, maybe? Maybe a little bit longer? This level...
No, this is too rich for my blood.
And maybe also starting the level before, is that part of what she's doing here is she is the person who has only been alive since there's been the apocalypse, right? So she doesn't know what it's like. She doesn't know what it's like for there never to have been an apocalypse.
I really miss coffee.
Aww. My sister playing this game was how she realized she was gay because of Ellie. Oh, well, that's awesome. Rats. I think, see, people talk smack about video games, but I think video games can be forces for good, right? They're not necessarily only bad things. I think they can have really positive impact, and so I'm a fan. Well, of course I would say that I'm sitting here playing them, but still I'm still a fan of them. Okay.
Oh, I'll be checking in for one night, and I would like your finest suite, please.
What the hell are you doing?
Why, yes, you can take my luggage upstairs.
You are a weird kid.
No, she just doesn't know what life was like before the apocalypse, and so it's all a bit of a fantasy. Oh, I need the combination. That's alright, we'll find it. And then we'll come back down, and we'll open up the safe, and we'll get $1 million, which will not be useful to us, because of, you know, the apocalypse. That happens. It happens. Alright, so can we make anything? Let's see. We can make another bomb. We can make a Molotov cocktail. We can... I think we can upgrade our melee, which I think we should do. Because who doesn't want to have, like... the ones that talk smack about games do not play them. Yeah. Ooh. Let us make a health kit, everyone. Health kit. Is there? I noticed it. I saw it. Alright, so we have a smoke bomb, which I've not used yet. Yeah, I know that there's a ladder. Game, I'm not ignorant to the ladder. The game thinks I'm ignorant. It's just that I feel like there might be other things for us to pick up. She has that Han Solo style poking fun at the world. She is in thing going on. Yeah, she does. And I also feel like there's something really... well, two things. I think oftentimes people don't like escort games where you have escort quests because the person you're escorting often is not well written and then is also useless, which can be irritating. But she is funny. She also is being used thematically to make you think about life and the apocalypse. Where are we going to place this? Alright, well... Yeah, they often are the worst, but I think that's mostly bad writing. You know? And... not... Yeah, it really does. We're gonna press this place there. And I appreciate that about the game. Oh, hold on a moment. Hello. Wait a minute. No. I'm taking this for a moment, and we're going over here because there is something for us to grab. And I actually think... See, this is the thing. I really like a smart video game. A game that is thoughtful. Nothing else to pick up? Okay. Where they have spent time thinking about... Yes. I agree. But I also think that sometimes... So here's what I would say. Are you going to come down here? You should come down anytime you're ready. Anytime. Because we need to go. Now, I wonder if there's anything up there that we wanted. Probably not. The part where you get split up from her, or when this game feels most frantic. Yeah. Ellie? You know what? I'm just gonna take this, but now I can't. Are you? Come on. It's not gonna let me. But I also like how Joel... See, the thing is, I think a lot of... Go. I think a lot of games don't do a lot of work on the writing. And I think that's because... Now, this has changed, right? I mean, this is different now. There was a time when games didn't really spend a lot of time on writing. You know what? I don't think she's going to follow me, so we're going to go really far away and see if then she will follow us that way. Are you following us? Or are you still up there? You're still up there, aren't you? Oh. That's bad. Because it's not going to let us take this ladder. I think we just went into a bad space, everyone. A bad space. Oh, this is nice. This music is good. We're in a bad space. I think I broke the game. I broke it. One of the complexities of writing for games is you aren't really writing... is that you are writing 3 different things at once. Yeah, this is the thing I think is really interesting, is that I think in a lot of I think a number of people who go into video games are really excited about coding, and that's what they spend their time working on, and then they're not as interested in the voice acting, the writing, sometimes also not the music, and you're like, what? But I think that's not been true for the last 10 years. I think games have really... the thing is, I don't know if I can climb down. I was thinking that as well, but every time I try... Like, I'm on the ladder, and it's not gonna let... It's gonna let me... I'm gonna fall. Yep. I wonder if I could call her in some way? Well, we're in trouble. Hold on a second. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game. What happens if I go here? No, that's not interesting. What happens if I... Alright, we may cut out. Let's see. Pause. No, I think we're still in. Tutorial, save game, restart encounter, quit to main menu. I'm going to save the game, which means you're gonna cut... I will still be here vocally, but you won't see anything. It's auto-saving. Oh no, it's... Yeah. Hold on, so you should be able to hear me, but not see me. And give me a second. I'll be cutting in and out. We're gonna try to... I think what we're gonna just do is... I think we're in. We're gonna restart the encounter, which I think is not ideal. My engagement ring isn't here. Post just got delivered. Sad day. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are.
I'm on it.
In the last 10 years or so, the people in our generation that have been playing games for years have finally started to do it at school to make... Yeah. Happy engagement. But you've already been engaged. So here's the thing. We're up here, but I want that stuff. So... Yeah, okay. I want that stuff. I'm jumping down. And I'm going to... I did not know this. Oh! That's really cool. Alright, so look. I can take this. See? Bit of a... That was a bit of a puzzle. Where we need to go up there first. Okay. Hey, everybody. I figured out the puzzle. We did it in the wrong order. As long as she's on the other side, we're good. So, that was awesome. Oh, but you know what? Since we restarted, I think we need to do a quick run through. I'm also shopping for what... Oh, are you really? Congratulations on the shopping for wedding rings. That's awesome. I love it when people find things that make them happy. You know, I want to do a little bit more shenanigans with this ladder, if you don't mind. Just a few more shenanigans. That is your Oh. I do want to see it. Let's place. And let's see if there's anything cool up here. It doesn't look like it. Alright. I do want to see it. I have to watch out for my S's. It's funny how sometimes you have to do things in a certain order or else no joy. Diamond engagement ring, silver wedding. You know what's so funny to me? Engagement rings. Just the concept of them is a little bit funny to me. Actually, marriage customs generally are a little bit funny to me. Like, we have them, like, we do that, and it's just so funny and strange that we... Actually, burial customs are also pretty funny. And by funny, I mean haha, I mean, like, curious. Do you... Am I the only person... Does that make sense only to me? Or are... I hope I'm not the only person for whom this makes sense. Because we make... Cultural customs are just interesting. Because they're so arbitrary. Right? Like, it's odd. I mean, and I'm not saying it's bad. That's not what I'm saying. But that, in some countries... Oops, sorry. In some countries, in some customs you do a thing where you sit on a chair. In some customs you do a thing where... I mean, there are all these different things we do. Alright. And I just think it's funny how we decide that this is how we're going to mark things.
Watch your step.
Let's see. I mean, I need to get a new ketubah written, and that's going to be fun. I'm debating writing it myself and just having my rabbi certify it. Well, that could be cool. Look, oh, I do, because there's going to be a red X. That, you know what they say? X marks the spot. Waka waka. I also want the combination to that safe is what I want. Okay, so we have to go out this way. Let's be stealthy, everyone. Let's be really stealthy.
Oh, shit. Get down, get down.
How many is that now? Just this week. I bet you not. We done here?
That's true, MTO.
Check for what? I ain't seen a clicker in weeks. Because we're thorough. We're gonna keep being thorough. Let's wrap this up, right? Alright, whatever.
Oh. Okay. So we've got hunters. Oh, I don't think they're actually called hunters, are they? Where are they? Oh, there they are. There's one of them. Hey, maybe I could stealth on him. That would be fun and exciting, and it would make me happy if I could just do a little bit of stealth murder. Which way are you walking? You're walking away from me. I feel like if I look, modern replacements for the Biblical Bride Prize even have sections relating to the distribution of property if there is a divorce. So, where did you go? Okay, you're closer now. There you are. Oh, you've got a helmet on. No bueno. Let's just kill you.
Take it easy.
No. I'm just gonna strangle you. Just a little bit of strangling. Just a little murder. That's all. Okay, so there's another guy over there. He's pretty far away.
Hey, how about we take a little food break? Nah, we're gonna do like an hour or so.
Oh no. They found me.
Hey, dumbass!
Not feeling good about it, my friends. Okay.
Oh, shit.
How did they find me? Oh, saw the body. Yeah. And also it does the reason brides wear white is because Queen Victoria doing so set as an expression that because if she ever washed it or had it on for months. Oh. I love hearing things like this. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh. Let's swap. White to symbolize innocence. It's oh, oops. But it also symbolizes class. So for example, rich people would wear those white stiff starch collars because it shows that you don't work. Do I have... Here's the question. Do I have rifle bullets? Because if I do... Let's swap out for our shotgun. So I think he's going to try to ambush us by coming around. Its purpose is to protect the wife in the event of divorce in part, and they generally always assume dude... Why does it take you 2 shots to go down? It's alright. Oh gosh, there are more of them. That's not great. It's not great at all. Hold on. We can do it though. Not what I want. This is what I want. Oops. Well, if I ever get married, I'd wear the biggest Diana memory dress in black. Now the idea of presenting innocence isn't a new thing. No, it's... But it's interesting how... Yeah, so wearing a white collar was a way to prove that you were rich enough that you didn't have to work and get dirty. Oop.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, I'm just gonna have to punch you. Oh, you're still alive. You're still awake. Gonna swap it out. Sorry, I missed some of the things you were saying. My boyfriend gets a white tax. Now the idea of, note to self, don't text a rabbi unless you want a ton of work. Now I need to read the Sefer HaMizvot by Rabbi Yisrael Mir Kagan. My partner is going to wear red for her dress during the wedding. Red is a traditional wedding color in China. Wouldn't it be great if I had more stuff? I think that would be great. But I don't have more stuff. Red... no, I just want that. Okay. By the way, I just didn't feel comfortable being holed up in this place, but... Yeah, it's again, right, like... Oh, you all know, right? That the whole blue is for boys, if we ever renew our vows, I want to wear gray. Aww. So here's the thing I think is so interesting, right? Is that the whole blue is for boys, pink is for girls was flipped last century, century before last, 19th century. That's relatively new because before people thought that blue was for girls and that pink was for boys because pink is red. That pink and red were boy colors because boys had because men have more internal heat, and so therefore I'm wearing a black suit with a purple tie and a white undershirt. Nice. Do you think we have more people around here somewhere? Looking sharp is good. Right, and then women would wear blue because they don't have a lot of internal heat. If you renew your vows, you need to have it somewhere. We can all come. Oh, that would be so cool. I would love to go to an Evie and Co., a Mr. and Mrs. Evie wedding vow renewal ceremony. That would be awesome. Okay. I am just so concerned that there are people everywhere. You do have more people. Yeah, see, I just feel like there are more people. Blue for girls is because blue is the color of Mother Mary. No, but also there's a whole idea of women having a lower core body temperature, not being dynamic. Right? So blue is sort of like a melancholy color, and women theoretically don't have a lot of are cold. Oh, I think there's one in there. Maybe. But I also wonder, like, I'm afraid that we're missing things. Alright. Yeah. Well, you know what's so funny? I think it's funny. There are many things that I think are funny. Something that I think is funny, but that's different. So something I think is really funny and interesting is that there was this idea that men and women... What? Use the stairwell. You know, I'm not into that right now. Right now, I just want to finish exploring. You know, let me explore. Here's like this interesting thing, right? That there was this idea, I'm not saying it's true, that back in ancient Greece there was an idea that men and women were the same sex, that they were the same. The difference is that I hadn't heard the body heat idea. I heard it was that red for masculine as it was strong color, blue was... but what we think was soft, right? It's the title of a French... Yes, I know it. No, I know the film. I know blue is... Because everybody was going on and on about the sex scenes. It was very... didn't it get Oscar buzz? I feel like it did. Oh, yeah, but so here's a cool thing, right? So think about this. So you have to work with this idea. So, also, there wasn't a lot in there for me to get. So, women are basically men. Yeah, it totally had lots of Oscar buzz. I have not seen the movie, but I remember people going on and on and on about scissoring after that movie for like ages. But anyway, so that basically women were men with a really low core body temperature, and so all their genitals were just like sucked up inside of their body, inside out. And so there was a danger that if women did too much physical exercise and they increased their core body temperature too much, then like whoop, their genitals would like drop out and they become men. So that was a way of thinking about things. I mean, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that people thought that way. So it's sort of like a one gender idea, that there's really only one gender. And yeah, no, I'm not making this up. I'm not making it up. That there was the idea that there's really only one gender, and it's basically men, and that women can spontaneously become men. Okay, this is the way we came in. Yeah, straight folk need to learn some new ways to have sex. Also, I'm kind of proof of ancient Greek craft not being totally off. You know, people in the past think things off base. They think things for reasons. It really would. Well, okay, it would only make being F to M a lot easier. It wouldn't make being M to F. Well, actually, maybe it would. If the process could be reversed, right? If you could be assigned male at birth and then cool your body temperature, then maybe it would just go just like that. Yeah, maybe if you just get cold and are not super active, then yeah, right? So you sit in an ice bath and then boom, you become a woman. just like that. Maybe they are all dead. But did you cool yourself down to 0K? Yeah, so people just had different ideas about sex and gender. I mean, really different ideas about sex and gender for a really long time. Yeah, don't put Evie in the fridge. Don't do it. I was just, one of the things I think, I mean, we have a very different... Nobody puts Evie in the freezer. We had a different idea about sex and gender just 15 years ago than we do now. And I'm not saying anybody is right or is wrong. I'm just noting that we have changed our way of thinking about things radically over time. Make non-binary so much easier. Can go back and forth without finding the Ranma pools. You have to watch out for Ranma pools. That's always a tricky thing. You never know how they're going to work out. But, yeah. So I think that's... One of the things I find really fascinating is how people saw... I'm full on that. How people saw sex, gender, and sexuality differently in the 1860s and 70s. My poor surgeon, poor bastard, wants me to get my revision done in the hospital. I think he's worried about needing a snorkel to find things. You never know. I'm a little worried. Are you worried? So there's the stairwell. That's nice. We could totally go there, but... Oh, that is a sentence I was not expecting to read today. Hey, you know what? All the sentences, all the time. Wave trans. So no, I mean, I think that like our modern way of thinking about... Like, we think we know everything now. You know what I mean? We think we know everything now. But we just, a lot of the ways we think about things are just current ways of thinking about things. They saw the body. That's very Hitman. I think the more I know, the less I know. They're snorkeling. I feel like this is a death tunnel, that we are just going to go and be death tunneled. Alright, we can do this. So one of the things I think is so fascinating is that we, in the current day, the current narrative is that militant, inclusive community here. It is true. They also thought that they knew almost everything back then as well. We know that is wrong now, because now we know everything. Okay. So, I wonder if I can... So we know that one is out there. So, no. All right, here we go. So here's the thing. We know that that person is lurking. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you know what I could maybe do? Maybe I could go here? And then...
You're gonna pay!
Grab you? That was the wrong button.
Oh my god!
Like, relax. Wrong button. Volpez. Volpez, you are hilarious. So, like, we have this whole idea that, like, sex and gender and sexuality are three separate things. Like, we have all these different ideas, right, about how things work, and then people base their identity on those things, and they're like, I know that I am X because these are the, right, But these are all different... Ooh, hello. That's a problem. You know what I need? I think I need my bomb. I think I need my bomb. What happens if... Now, there was a way to do it. How do you do it? I think you... No, I don't want to throw it. Oh, I want to place it, right?
Son of a bitch! Oh, shit!
It didn't work. It didn't work. Go, 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 go! Kneel! Hide! It didn't work, by the way. I wasn't able to place it, and that was really sad for me.
Oh, shit.
To your right.
Flank him! Keep him down!
Oh gosh! You're right, sorry. I noticed. Oh gosh. I'm looking at the difference between queer, trans, cyberpunk, and cis straight cyberpunk. By the way, I was surrounded. That was awkward. Also, I wasn't able to place my bomb. If I'd been able to place my bomb, I think we would have been fine. I had a great idea. Right? Like, I have this great idea to place the bomb. Okay, hold on. Oh. That is not what I want. Plasma rifle. So no, okay, hold on, because there's a whole thing here. So I've got a melee upgrade, but I don't need to do that. I've got shivs. I should craft a health kit. It's okay. I should probably craft one more health kit. I should craft an explosive bomb. Okay, so here's my question. Collectibles, training manuals, comics. There was, hold on. Well, at its core, trans cyberpunk is way more okay with making yourself what you want than cis. Well, I actually think that most of that is not. I would call that transhumanism rather than trans cyberpunk. Let me see. Options, tutorials. We need to figure out how to put the bomb. How do you do it? Oh, you press X. So, no. These power blah 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 can be thrown using L2 arc throw or placed more strategically with R2. Okay. So it's R2. Because generally speaking, I tend to think of transhumanism as the genre that is actually pretty okay with changing your body. And that being one of the fundamental differences between transhumanism and cyberpunk. But a lot of transhumanism seems to imply that... Oh no, I think that's the difference between transhumanism and cyberpunk. Cyberpunk tends to have a lot of, you lose your humanity when you sort of augment yourself with machines, whereas a lot of transhumanism is like about genetic engineering rather than machine parts. And I mean, that's the difference between the 80s and now, right? We're less worried about I'm gonna try to do this, by the way. Okay, so let's see.
Oh man.
That wasn't what I wanted.
Oh, here we go.
Bad problem. I need to reload. Oh, hi! Where did you come from? inappropriate.
Fuck.
Where did you come from? Where did you come from? I don't... That... Yeah, the whole... Yeah, but see, the Shadowrun essence thing, right? That's very cyberpunk to me. And not even just Shadowrun essence, but also... there's... cyber psychosis. There's a bunch of stuff, actually. Let's see if we can swap to the rifle. And then... Wrong button.
Here it comes! Surrounded.
Why are you here?
You're dead, asshole.
Get off me. Get off me. Thing is, the original Cyberpunk Gibson didn't care about humanity loss, where transhumanism Dick was very much about... See, I don't think of Dick as transhumanism. I think of transhumanism... I think of Dick as also cyberpunk. I think of transhumanism as a genre that happens in the late 90s and aughts, where themes are about genetic manipulation rather than also, I don't like the fact that these people are coming from behind.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's not good. It's not good, everybody. Right, like, I think all of that is being part of cyberpunk, because I think of cyberpunk as being from the late 70s to the early 90s, and being a lot more interested in, like, well, what would happen if there were large corporations, which now is just true. And, like, what would this internet thing be like when we know. And where the concerns are about mechanization in terms of robots, but we don't really worry about mechanization as much now. Now we're worried about genetic modification. I think of transhumanism as changing your body so that it becomes less, not necessarily AIs, but actually genetic modification. So I'm thinking things like The Expanse fall under transhumanism. What do we have here? I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. I mean, when I say I don't like it, I mean I like the game. You know what I mean. Wasn't the 80s paranoia... Well, I wouldn't say just the 80s. I'd say from the minute you start the Cold War, and at any moment... I mean, the 50s were pretty paranoia. There was paranoia all over the place in the 50s. Because... Yeah, you know, they do. They do. I think that they are certainly related. Maybe you shouldn't sing right now? Because there may be bad guys around. And I do. I think they blend together a lot. I think that for me... I feel like we didn't... I don't feel like you missed any. I feel like we were totally on it. Right? Okay, what do we have here? A brick. Oh, maybe I need one. Hold on. I might need a brick. I do. Okay. To a certain extent, 2001 is transhumanist. Yeah, I can see that. See, I tend to think of transhumanism as less dystopian and more, a bit more neutral, whereas I think of cyberpunk as being quite dystopian. Yeah, because the Star Child, totally. I totally buy that. So I just wonder if they're full. Okay, alright. Sorry about that, Ellie. Alright, what do we have here? We can make a... That is the... Yes, right? That's the punk part, exactly. Right? And I think that sort of element of dystopianism is actually really an important part of distinguishing cyberpunk from transhumanism. Because... I wonder if out here is interesting. Right? Because then... That also... gives you a different interpretation of what augmentation is like. Sorry. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. I just think that we can get out of this kill zone, right? And maybe find... The reason Blade Runner is not well, but also because, yeah, no, totally. Blade Runner is, but also Blade Runner is fundamentally about the 80s. And I think this is one of the things. I think that for me, other people may disagree, that one of the differences is temporal, that cyberpunk is fundamentally about these anxieties that people had about the 80s, anxieties that you can't really have now because they've all become true, right? It was about a fear of what would happen if these things come true, but all of those things have come true now. And so when you make media now, it has to be different because the fear of certain things becoming true, they've already become true. Transhumanism doesn't care, though. Transhumanism doesn't care, though. Transhumanism only cares about the effects of pushing past humanity. Yes, that's exactly right. Right, and the difference between... Also, I think that there were a lot of people in the 80s who were very concerned about computers and robots taking over our jobs. Yeah, I don't know what label we should be using for our current dystopian idea. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Right, like there's like a lot of, like, robots are going to take over, and they're going to take over our jobs, and...
Oh, creepy.
Oh. Yeah.
Guess they took the easy way out, huh?
Well, it ain't easy. For many, it was better than letting a clicker or a hunter do it for them.
Yeah.
Trust me, it ain't easy.
Yeah. But I think, so I was thinking about this, right? Like especially if you read a lot of writings from that moment, like, especially people sort of writing, yeah, now it's about scarcity. Exactly. It's less robots are taking over jobs and more the rich are going to eat us. But actually I think there's also like another element. Yes, that's right. And I think that there's a fundamental difference between an 80s, oh my gosh, robots are going to take over our jobs, and but what will happen if they do, or there's this internet thing, and what might this thing be like? And one of the big themes, like, oh my gosh, Johnny Mnemonic, Scanner Darkly, definitely not cyberpunk, but still Dick and still dystopian. And also this idea that, like, oh no, right, there might be mega corporations in the future. Like, what would that even be like if there were mega corporations that had more power than governments? Like, this is such a scary idea that this might happen. But now it's happened. Do you know what I mean? And I think that there's a difference, and also a lot of people who are younger are not really bothered by ubiquitous technology. It doesn't scare them, hence smartphones. Whereas a lot of cyberpunk really is frightened of ubiquitous technology in a way that, yeah. You know, this is such a good question. Right. See, yes. So this is the point, right? That the kind of fears that infuse, I think, cyberpunk of that earlier time period are not fears that people have. And so the genre, I think, is different. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but you are dealing with different fears and anxieties. And that, I think, makes a difference, and I think it's important when your anxieties, right? Because these genres are doing work, right? The genres are doing work of working through social anxieties. And the social anxieties are different because some things that people were afraid might happen have just happened. And some things people are no longer, you know, like, I think people are much more concerned about... Yeah, I think you were talking about, MTO was talking about scarcity. I love the idea of 2077, but it also has that 80s layer of weird sexuality. Yeah. Me, I'm all about human augs so long as I get to have some, and not how the rich become a separate species. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That, I think, is also fair. So, but I think, right, so these are the things that now a lot of people don't think, oh no, augments, what would we, like, they're like, augments? Yeah, right? And so I just think, recognizing how the anxieties have changed and how that then gives us a really different feeling is important. And so I don't know what Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be. Is it just going to be Gen X nostalgia? Because if it's just Gen X nostalgia, I don't know how excited I am by that. I mean, you know what I mean? It would be interesting if it... I mean, I like our media to... Alright, so... Right, yes. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, right? That, I'm less excited by... Whenever you get super... Right, yeah. And the thing is, I often find nostalgia pretty regressive, and so I'm not overly excited. I mean, I would like my art to tell me something about the current moment. Do you know what I mean? And I hope that... Yeah, and although, you know, this is interesting because a lot of transhumanist stuff, they're not as afraid of AI
this goes.
either, right? Because their AI are their buddies, their helpers.
Just in case.
That looks like a way through.
Okay, all right. And so I want. All right, so this is what I want to say. It's about Elvis.
It's gonna be a tight fit, but come on.
I hope Cyberpunk talks about class and race issues and urban sprawl. I hope so too. Hey, stem cell scaffolding me some new organs plus CRISPR based chromosome swapping me happily. My students and I get left behind while telomere extension therapy is viable to the few equals fuck yeah. See, I am with that. Okay, I think we have to go this way. No, this way. All the way over. Buttons. Buttons. I want to look. How can I? They're also better. Be a thing about gentrification. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, MTO. I'm totally with you on this. What I want is a game that speaks to my current moment. I don't want a game... Oof. Careful. I want a game that speaks to the current moment. I don't want a game that puts its head in the sand. No, sorry. Sorry. That's all, right? Okay, so maybe I can, here we go. Right, like, so...
You find me something to climb on.
I was talking about Elvis. If you liked Elvis in the 1950s, that was a pretty radical thing to do. Oh, careful! Oh! Oh, no, up! Up!
Joel!
I'm alright!
Ouch.
Are you okay?
Ouch.
No! You scared the shit out of me!
Wait, did I hear a clicker? No! Sorry.
Stay out there. I'll make my way up to you.
Don't breathe, stupid!
I'll try not to.
Try.
Oh. I know, right? Oh.
Where to now?
That's a good question. But here's the thing. I gotta go. Immersion is good, right? But this is where we have to end the stream. It is 3:20. I've kept you all long enough, and we've hit our three-hour mark for the stream today. So we have to call it. We have to call it, everybody. Let me do this. So, I want to thank you all for being here. It has been lovely, and I still want to talk more about Cyberpunk and what I want in my, like, I want. Oh, let me finish the thought. I will finish the thought. If you liked Elvis in 1955, liking Elvis in 1955 was a pretty radical thing to do because he represented sort of like dangerous race mixing in the middle of a time when we still had segregation. Like if there's a quest where an interracial couple hire you to get help from the corporate-funded gang that's trying to force them out. See, that would be interesting, right? Oh, no worries. So, liking Elvis in the context of segregation was a radical thing. And so you could like Elvis and be radical in certain ways in 1955. But in 1970, in the late 1970s, when they put Happy Days on television, that 50s nostalgia was in no way progressive or radical, right? It was actually regressive because rather than Led Zeppelin and all the stuff, and punk, right, and all the stuff that was happening, new wave, instead they're all like, oh, let's go back to the 1950s, right? So there's a way in which something that could be radical and exciting in its moment, if you go back to it 20 years later, is very often no longer radical and exciting. And very often, I am going to be around tonight, Jer, and is often actually just regressive. So I hope that Cyberpunk 2077, rather than just giving us nostalgia where we sort of worry about problems from like 30 years ago, I hope that, almost 40 years ago now, I hope that it can do something present of the moment and try to speak to our current day and give us art that is vital and exciting, but I don't know if it will or not. I hope it does. I hope it does, but I don't know. I hope. Yeah. So I hope that it gives us. I hope that that the art does something vital. That's what I hope. Yeah, MTO, I'm with you. We shall see. I hope so. I hope so. Okay, so everybody, thank you for being here. And MT, it was so great to see you here. It was lovely, and you gave me some good tips while we were going through. We only died a couple of times today, so I'm pretty proud of that. I'm Trooper SJP, and I want to thank you all for being here. If you've not joined my Discord, you should join my Discord. You can type !Discord to get the link to my Discord, where we talk about all sorts of stuff like this all of the time. And you can also follow me on Twitter at the Academic Foxhole. You can check out the YouTube if you want to see archives of the shows. Big hugs to everybody. Thank you for being here. I will be back on Thursday for more Butterfly Soup, and then Saturday for more The Last of Us. Okay, so that is what we were doing. Thank you, everybody. Hugs to all of you, and I will see you on the Discord. I will see you around, and I will see you on the flip side. Thanks, everybody. Ciao. Oh, and Vulpus, thank you for the bits. Ciao.